Yep.
All right, and we're live.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Hello, guys. We're back!
Welcome back. Is Sneeble here?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we just got done with RE7 New Game Easy. That was main game where we were all, you know, Ethan's story is done and over with, but the story as a whole is not done yet. You saw how at the end Chris Redfield popped up and he was the hero who came down to assess the situation and save the day. Well, we get to see all those events unfold right here. So we're essentially going to pick up right where we left off and play as Chris Redfield now. So, Kat, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's see what that Lucas is up to.
Oh yeah, that's also very important. So you know how in main game we saw Lucas on the TV and we're just and then you get to the end of Resident Evil 7, you're like, wait, where did Lucas go? Like there's no boss fight? Like what? You're wondering. It's like, come on, like Capcom, you had this great character, like what are you gonna do? And here we are, here's the solution. We're gonna go go look for him.
Lucas was looking pretty sus, so we're gonna go find out what he was doing, you know, sniff out some clues and stuff.
Yeah, he was very sus, so let's go chase him down. All right. So we are also going to be running on New Game Easy. It is, and we didn't mention this earlier, but Easy is the fastest category. In RE7, in all the categories, we either have Easy or Madhouse or Professional. So we have the fastest. Oh, yeah, no normal. So we have the fastest category or the hardest category, and that's it. So since we like to go fast, we're going fast on Easy.
Let's do it. In 3, 2. Are we gonna count? Do you want me to count you down?
Well,
go.
You can count me down. All right, count me down right now.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, wait. Oh, there we go. Time officially. Sorry. Time officially starts when you skip that cutscene. But it's okay.
There you go.
There we go. We got it. Thank you. We got it.
We're off to a great start, right, chat?
All right, so this looks familiar, doesn't it? We were just in this salt mine, weren't we?
Yep. Familiar setting.
Yeah, this is like Chris went down that same elevator that Ethan did. So we're going around here looking for Lucas, and as you can tell, there's still some moldy boys around here. So
yep.
Let's
we
go.
get this powerful gun here. Now we're Chris Redfield, where we can just roll right through things without even a problem.
Yeah.
This gun's actually a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, it is a very fun. It's a super fun DLC. You know, a casual playthrough will take you maybe a couple hours, but if you ever want to pick up the speedrun, it's a less than a half-hour speedrun. It's very fun, very fast-paced. So we love it. It's a good time. Oh. Hey, Lucas.
Oh, hi, Lucas. It's been a while.
Now, funny enough, so since we're still on Sarah D, there's no decapitation still, no one's heads get blown off, or they don't get bounced off the ceiling here. So our friend had a explosive attached to his neck, but his head didn't blow off, so that's a recurring theme here.
Yep. Otherwise, this DLC is actually pretty gruesome with the decapitations.
Alrighty. So, our goal here as Chris is to go find our friends. We gotta find them, rescue them, and kill well, not kill Lucas, but we gotta...
Yeah, we try.
We gotta get him, we gotta catch him.
So the air is very toxic, and this game does have a thing where you need to change your air filter, but you only do it once, really, where you find your friend and, you know... Give me your air filter! You don't need such a thing!
He don't need it.
Nah. But the menuing in this run is actually very, you kind of keep this side of the menu pretty clear.
Yeah, like earlier you saw in main game where we were combining ammo, we were moving things around, things like that. For this game, you move your ammo and you move your documents here to the bottom right, and all you have to do is just make sure your cursor stays right here. You just have to worry about these two slots, and that's literally it. It's you know, much less stressful than
Look at that
main
clean
game.
menuing though, guys. Just look how clean it is. Doesn't it soothe your OCD? I know it soothes mine.
Absolutely.
Do
All
we
right.
have time for a donation? Oh, sorry about
Oh
that.
no, no,
Mark.
no! You are good. Go ahead.
Awesome. A £5 donation from Swifty Shism
Swifty.
saying, all right, I'm in the mine. Good luck on the runs, Mar, and remember that vault section is free.
Sure. Thank you, Swifty. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Swifty.
So, as you can see, we're in an area of the salt mine that we weren't able to access before because this was all hidden behind like this big door. So we're here like in a brand new area, like in a giant cavern, and there's like 3 different areas here. So we're in the first area. We have to rescue our friend, and to do so, we have to get him out of a jail cell. So what we're doing right now is getting this crank, inserting in here so we can get this key. And we have to do this all super, super quick because we don't want these moldeds right here. They're in their nice
some
little...
friends coming in.
They're following a nice conga line right here. We want them to not attack us, so...
Yeah, so we can go grab this key real quickly and not have to deal with them as best as we can, because if one hits you, then another one will hit you, and sometimes you can get stun locked here, which, you know, we try to avoid.
Yeah, and not just that, we saw a huge molded spawn there. Quite a big one. That is Mama Molded. She's a brand new character here.
Quote unquote. Yeah, so the molded in this DLC is actually, there's some subtle differences. Some of them are, I think there's like 1 or 2 new molded.
Yeah, there's
More molded.
there's her, and then there's another one called a Fumer, which look just like the Paleheads from Resident Evil 2 remake and 3 remake. So
Yeah, they're pretty much the same.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they're the same in the sense that they don't die either. Like they regenerate and all that stuff. So
They're annoying. They're annoying little things.
yeah.
So
Now
we're trying to save our friend here,
phew, we'll try.
and Chris isn't really doing anything to help him though. Just kind of letting it happen. Guess
Now-
we'll just take that air filter, buddy. We're
Yeah.
not really gonna need it.
Thank you, sir. You did, like, we couldn't save you, but we'll make good use of this. Thank you.
Hey, Chris was off in his own mind doing other things.
So, that was another instance of that Sarah D version, because in the normal version, like the normal Steam version or anything, there's like this giant blade. There's like this giant saw-like thing that drops down with a ton of blades attached to it. And
It's basically like the movie Saw,
yes,
but like in RE.
so your friend's head actually gets like sawed off, but in Sarah D, it's he had explosives on his neck, but his head didn't blow off, so his head stayed on.
Good old Sarah D.
Alrighty, so we're going on into the next section here, and as you can tell, we picked up that air filter, and we picked it up for this very reason right here. You cannot progress through this area without an air filter, so you can actually go through any of these doors in any order, or rather, you can go through them, but we go through them in a specific order because you need an item from each area to progress to the next one.
Yep. It's like different little play areas that we gotta go through, and each one has I forget the specifics, but basically they have there's like special ammo to take down like the paleheads or the femurs or whatever they want to be called. Because without them you can't really do anything with them.
Yeah, so over here we're going to pick up a night vision device and the ramrods. So usually during a casual playthrough, when you see those fumers, you try to shoot them because you're like, oh, this is a new molded. Let's check this guy out. Let's try and kill him. But if you try to shoot them, a little prompt comes up from your colleague, the woman that's talking to you, and she's like, "This is a new molded, and you need special ammo, and blah blah blah." Like,
Let me just backseat you real quick.
giving us those quick tips.
Yep. Game just casually backseating, you know. Everybody loves it. Now some face huggers.
Yeah, like Straight from Alien.
Yeah. Let's put the movie Saw in here. Let's put the movie Aliens in here. Let's just do a big hodgepodge of classic horror movies.
Everyone gets the references, right? Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Capcom.
What's crazy though, like, because they look like little spiders, but what's so creepy about those guys is that they have like a mouth at the bottom of their body, and they look so creepy because they look like human mouths. They're not like, you know, they don't have sharp teeth, none of that stuff. They just have these human mouths. It's creepy.
It kind of reminds me of like the dangly boys in Silent Hill 2.
Ooh.
The flesh lips is what they're called, but yeah, that kind of reminds me of them.
Alrighty, so this part right here, there you saw some turrets up here. Oh, ow, 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 excuse me.
Ouchies.
So, we have 3 turrets right up here. They will kill you if you walk into them, so we have to throw a grenade as soon as we walk into that room to destroy them so they don't kill us.
Yup.
And that one molded decided to take a bite. Usually if you swap to 30 FPS and walk on through, you know, he won't, they'll just leave you alone, but sometimes they'll snag a bite on you.
Yeah, sometimes they trick you like that.
And
so now going into a new area.
And you need the night vision device for this, so yeah, like I said earlier, you can go through here without that night vision device, but then you realize you can't really progress, and you'll run into these lasers and all that stuff, so you need that night vision device.
Yeah, Lucas thought he was tricky, putting those laser devices, thinking Chris don't got night vision goggles. Come on. Come on.
Goodness.
Oh, hello, friend.
Hey, just casually exploding.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think my health might go down here once this next one explodes. I hope not, though.
Let's cross our fingers. Because we are in the yellow a little bit here.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But Chris has 3 heals on him already, so you know we don't have to worry too much.
Yeah, Chris lives the easy life. He came more prepared. Ethan, on the other hand, just went on in without even a thought.
Yeah, he was just winging it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool, so we're in this area here. We're gonna pick up a clown key because we need that to progress to a few other areas here. So, of course, since it's a key item, something important happens. A bunch of enemies spawn here, of course.
Of course. Damn key items. Spawning in all the enemies.
So, is everyone familiar with Resident Evil 4 and the Resident Evil movie? Oh, this one didn't go away. Come on.
It didn't want to. It decided to stick around a little bit.
We have lasers.
The lasers. Yeah, there's a lot of lasers. This is quite the jungle gym going on here.
Yeah, usually I take my sweet time going through it too. Whew.
Yeah, because one touch of the lasers and the whole place goes boom.
Yeah, like, because normally one laser doesn't kill Chris, but since there's so many lasers in here, once you hit one, they all go off and you are dead, your friend's dead, so oh well.
Everybody's dead, it's a terrible time.
And the reason you save, well, if you try to save your friend before you turn off the lasers, then the lasers will turn and kill you. So there's a reason we don't interact with our friend first.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure every single one of us who has played this game, they went to the friend first. I don't know if anyone else did.
I definitely did. So we want to get our extra ammo there. Now we're gonna try and get the heck out of here.
But of course, our friend has another bomb strapped to his neck that Chris does nothing about.
Chris literally just stands there all the time. He's just like, oh yeah, this is happening. Yep,
he had a knife.
Happened.
He had a knife. He could have just quickly gotten it off, but nah, he's just gonna stand there and in terror, I suppose.
Oh my god, the absolute terror. Whatever will I do? Oh, I guess you'll die.
Alrighty, so if also we saw this at the beginning, but now it comes into full play here. We had a bomb attached to our arm at the very beginning of this game. Lucas kind of snapped it onto us, but he doesn't activate it until right now. So now we have a timer going on, and if we don't find a way to get this bomb off our arm, then we go explodey by. So
yeah, so we gotta be very quick to try and get rid of this bomb. It's a very interesting way to get it off, but you know, it works.
yeah, we have to find liquid nitrogen barrels, which are hidden behind a specific area over here. So we're on our way to go get that.
We just gotta go stick our hand in some liquid nitrogen real quick.
What's crazy is like, how does, like, he goes to stick his hand in liquid nitrogen, the bomb freezes off, but his gloves don't crack off, his hand doesn't crack off, like...
Well, didn't you know he's immune to liquid nitrogen and his gloves are completely, the strongest material known to man?
I think him punching boulders in the past, like, altered his genes in some way.
Somehow.
Alrighty, so
Gotta sneak our way through here.
yeah, on our way here, we got lots of friends trying to come say hi, but we can just sneak on by, just as long as we get our key in this door, get on out of here. Oh, there's one more friend. Goodbye. Alrighty, so Mama Molded. Hang on.
Oh, Mama Molded. So we have to... Mara's gonna have to do this fight in a very specific way. So the door's gonna close on us, so we can't proceed before killing Miss Mama Molded here. So she's a little bit easy. Like, she's not too rough around the edges, but essentially we gotta make sure we use a lot of ramrods into her. And we gotta, you know, grenade her a little bit, and then eventually she'll go down. But she's a tanky girl.
Down she goes.
And just like that, she done.
Sweet. And here's the nitrogen. How convenient.
Freedom! That was a very smooth fight, though. Good job.
Thank you. She can give you some issues sometimes, because like when you're shooting her in the head, because like you want to do all headshots on the ramrods, and sometimes she'll kind of bend over, she'll bend forward. So I sometimes miss a shot often on that fight. So she was more tame that time.
Yeah, no, she was being a good Miss Molded.
And since we got done with that fight so quickly, we didn't see what usually happens. So she starts kind of puking all over you. She throws like those little face huggers, the tiny crawlers we saw earlier. She spawns like a ton of those, and then they come on, they jump onto your face.
And those boys are annoying because they can put you in a weird stun lock sometimes, and then you're sitting there like freaking out and stuff.
So you know, making like she was having her stunned like that on the ground and doing as much damage as possible really streamlines that fight. So cool stuff.
Heck yeah. Alright, we're going into the barrel, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going into the vault. Check it out. But before we can, we have to sit here and wait. And wait.
Slowly, here it comes. Just slowly strolling through.
What's funny, I just usually sit here and flip this knife back and forth.
I love that animation.
It's such a cool one. You can attack with it this way too, as opposed to that swipe, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. This is like CSGO. CSGO knife flips, let's go.
Chris can so fit into that game.
Oh, definitely.
Alrighty, so here we are in the vault. It's essentially just a gauntlet of sorts. We get a bunch of enemies thrown at us, and we just have to kill them as quick as possible.
Just shoot the legs and then shoot the head. Easy peasy.
All we really have to worry about is making sure we reload everything and don't run out of ammo. We have plenty of ammo, by the way. So
yeah, we are golden. I'd just like to note, though, we are $9, I believe, away from 550 pounds. Only $9. That's pretty close.
That's awesome. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and sending in those donations. You guys are amazing.
Save the animals.
Save the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do.
Yeah, this is just a giant, like, zombie wave.
Oh goodness, crawler. Yeah, these crawlers can be very silly because what some of these other molded, you can kill them pretty much as soon as they spawn in. But these crawlers, well, a lot of them have iframes, but the crawlers have some pretty bad iframes. You have to wait for them to kind of stop roaring at you before you can shoot them.
Yeah.
And there we go. We had 2 big boys spawn in, but since we had those ramrods, they kill. So ramrods kill all molded in one shot. So that's why we saved them for, you know, the important big boys like those guys or the paleheads.
Mm-hmm. Makes the fights a lot smoother, a lot quick, and easy exit.
Now, in typical villain fashion, you know, we have Lucas here kind of taunting Chris, but he's gonna self-destruct this vault. But he doesn't sit here and watch Chris die. He's just like, all right, guys, peace out. Chris, I'm gonna blow this thing up for you, but I'm not gonna watch you die. I'm just gonna assume that you die. So, goodbye. Oh, Lucas. Yeah, he's like, I'd like to stay and watch, but I can't. It's like, all right, don't be surprised if I come back.
Yeah. Yeah, this is basically the DLC where you get to learn a lot about Lucas and how much of a interesting, twisted, demented character that he really is.
So now we're here in a lab. I believe this was provided for the by the Connections, which was the they were actually the group that made Evelyn, and Lucas was working with them. So he was back here. This is where he conducted all his experiments, and you know he had traps and all that stuff in that salt mine and things like that. So this was Lucas's base of operations here, and he's right there. He's just hanging out. So we're gonna do a surprise attack on him.
Lucas, hello.
I love this part because he's like, oh man.
Wait, what? You're here? I thought I killed you.
He's like so surprised. It's like, I mean, come on, what did you expect? We're Chris Redfield. We can withstand anything.
Exactly. Now we're gonna be entering a boss fight here, and we're gonna be coming up on time soon.
Yeah, time very, very shortly after just one more quick boss fight.
Quick little boss fight. You know, we get to hang out with Lucas a little bit more.
Now, you see all these crates all out here. You know, that contains more ammo and health and all that stuff for you. But all we need are ramrods and shotgun shells. And since we've already had like 100 shotgun shells from the rest of this game, you know, we're good to go. We're ready.
We are peaches or peachy or whatever it is. Alright, so Lucas is kind of gonna turn into a whole different kind of monster now.
You want a Lucas boss fight? Here's the Lucas boss fight right here. Oh no.
Here we go.
He's mutating.
He's looking beautiful. Never looked better.
You know how everyone just has to melt. He's melting for us.
Everybody's gotta melt before they turn into a giant moldy thing.
Now, what's funny about this part...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what's funny about this part, the screen fades to black as if Chris took a nap while Lucas was, you know, mutating here. I always just thought that was funny. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. So we're just 1 second. Alright, did you mutate yet? Are you done now?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's the boy.
Goodness.
All right, focus mode for Mar.
Alright. So we gotta be very, very specific on, where we shoot him. Obviously, we want to make sure his front is exposed, and that's essentially the goal, is to shoot him as much in the chest, but first you gotta kind of open it up. And obviously Mar's gonna be switching between the ramrods and the shotgun, quite often, just to make sure we get that damage in. So he does have a few phases. He kind of reminds me of the RE2, in the original RE2, the Birkin fight, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he definitely reminds me of Birkin here.
Yep.
Oh,
So you,
wow.
oh damn.
There he goes.
And there he goes. So easy peasy. My God, that was quick.
Yeah, speedy boys. We're coming up on time here in time.
In time. And we reached over 550 pounds and went straight to 561 pounds. GG,
Oh yeah.
chat.
GG's.
Yeah, that donation was actually from Rob Pickled Orange, who donated 20
Rob?
pounds,
Thank
saying,
you, Rob.
Lucas is my BFF. Leave Lucas alone. He just wants to be loved like everyone else. Sorry,
Lucas
Rob.
is a wholesome boy, I swear.
He was not my boy Lucas. He's not a killer.
But that was not a hero. We got to see what happened to Lucas. You know, Lucas was completely sus, so we voted him off. Wow, I can very much English well. And we got him out of there. And now we're free to take off our helmet, apparently, because there's no toxic gases.
Nope, all the mold
Not
just
even a
happened to
little bit.
disappear.
Yep.
And what was funny, so there was some data transferring from a computer to, like, you know, I think it was to the connections or elsewhere, and Chris's colleague was like, you gotta shut down that server. But in typical Chris fashion, he just took out his shotgun and was just like, boom.
So this is shutting down, right? Yes? Perfect.
But yeah, you know, the story's over. The Baker family's house here is, you know, getting cleaned up and investigated and stuff, and Chris is on his merry way. So there we go.
Yeah, Chris's job is done. We out of here. But
that was
that was not a hero.
That was not a hero. New game easy.
There we
Thank
go.
you, thank you.
Get some claps, some pogs, some cat jams, of course, once again for Marphoria doing an excellent run.
GG's.
Yeah, thank
and
you both so
Bravo,
much.
23 minutes.
Oh, wow.
23 minutes 57 seconds, which is actually a 1.3 second PB. I know that's crazy. Yeah, I know, that's nuts.
We got a PB.
that's crazy.
No! Get some that earns some extra congratulations. We got a PB in the house, chat. Let's go.
Yeah, crazy stuff. So yeah, that usually, like, that doesn't happen for me in marathons, but that's cool. You guys are good luck here, I swear.
Yeah, it seems so. It looks like marathon luck decided to work in your favor.
It did. Nice. Well, yes, if that's it, I just want to say a couple things here. Thank you so much to Thunderthon for allowing me to run both RE7 main game and RE7 Not a Hero. Thank you to everyone who donated for all the incentives. You know, you guys are amazing. You guys are the MVPs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kat, for providing the excellent commentary. She's a dear friend of mine. Please go check her out at twitch.tv/catlink, because she also plays this game. She speedruns this game. She speedruns other games. She just started learning the new Remothered game, and she has a great cozy community. So please go check her out, because she's an amazing individual, an amazing human. So
Girl, you're too much. Thank you. Thank you for having me, by the way, and thank you everybody
course.
for putting up with my shenanigans. Also, another person you should go check out is Marphoria. Twitch.tv/Marphoria. Go follow her. Go love her. She did fantastic, and you guys should go check her out. She a wholesome manatee.
Thank you, Kat. And also shout outs to the RE7 speedrun community, because without you guys, I would not be here today. Shout outs to Rossi for always, optimizing my runs, being the GOAT and all that stuff. You're a great friend and always been helpful. Shout outs to Yasi, who also has always been a big supporter in my speedrunning. So you guys are great. And of course, if you're ever interested in learning Resident Evil 7, like me and Kat said earlier, it's a really awesome beginner-friendly speedrun. The community is very, very welcoming, very friendly. We always love helping new runners out, and it's just a great place. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mar, thank you so much for that awesome run. That was amazing. Catlink, you had on point. Thank you for that as well. Go give
problem.
both of them a follow. You want to see some more great horror speedrun content, so go check them out. And up next, we will be seeing Jew Horse with Remothered Tormented Father's 100% run. So stay tuned for that. And thank you everyone who's here right now. Thank you for the run, and we'll see you later with Jew Horse. Stay tuned.
Thanks everyone. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.